not be talking about players being hold and all of these things. Apart from the good football that we see, we won't be hearing all these negative things.
I think the key word here is mismanagement. Mismanagement, not with only funds, but of course with personnel as well. And if you look at all the teams almost in Nigeria, virtually all the teams have gone on strike or at one point or the other protesting, except for probably some big teams or some more or better organized teams. That's what we've been hearing, especially in this season. So it's something that has been there. What will change it, I really can't tell, because you look at it, for me, do we need to have an orientation class for all the club administrators? I mean, we've done that times without number, but we still get a year of cases like this. So really, for me, if we can take management more seriously when it comes to football administration, probably we will put an end to all of this. Okay. And some young clubs, some new clubs that are coming on board are probably showing the bigger clubs how to
especially
better manage.
Privately owned.
How to better manage.
They don't have any connection with the government.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you are not connected to the government, I think you should have a bit of sanity when it comes to management. Not only for funds now, but of course your personnel as well.
Transparency.
Let there be transparency.
I think the more difficult moment is, I think it's for the government, because the government owns this club. They install those people that run the clubs. Imagine, so to speak, I've said a lot of things about administrators on this show. You'll be shocked when you have an account
when
of
you
these
hear
people.
Some things,
when you hear a lot of things about them. They don't have any idea how to develop these clubs. But I think if the government still want to be part of the running of the Nigerian football club side,
if you're putting money down,
if you're putting money,
put people
if
who
you're
can
putting
use it.
a lot of millions in the clubs, then you need to put those people that could manage, just like
All right. Let's read some tweets as we prepare to wrap up the show tonight. Let's read some tweets. Babatunde Ishola Ojo on Twitter says the most interesting game in the MPFL last weekend was a game between Abia Warriors and Rangers. The onside goalie, talking about the goalkeeper, was fantastic. I don't know if any of you agree with what I said. Talking about the game between Abia Warriors, we saw highlights of that game.
Onside, fantastic. The goalkeeper considered 3. How do you say that?
Both goalkeepers considered.
Probably should have used another adjective. Just joking.
But if you consider 3 goals and someone is saying you were fantastic, it probably meant it could have been worse.
Maybe you had a lot of great saves. A lot of saves.
Cool.
Sometimes some goal can just be beyond the goalkeeper imagination. So,
like the one we saw in the Imba.
Yeah, no, that was the fantastic.
that was bad judgment on the part of the goalkeeper. All right. Cyril Quartz 1. I hope I got your name correct, but if I didn't, please don't be offended. It says, at this age, it's referring to Blatter. At this age, it doesn't show a good example. Why stealing after all the remarkable years he's been in charge? We must underline the fact that it has not been proven that he has stolen anything. That must be said.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it might be proven. But as of now, it's just been accused.
It can't even be proven tomorrow. The news is because you are under watch.
And all of these things are
going on.
And then step aside.
From the ethics committee, step aside for 90 days. So before you hear that probably Blatter has been accused or found guilty of stealing.
He won't be in charge of the elections.
We will have to wait for months. I mean,
okay, all right. So a lot of interesting things coming from that one. Well, let's spend the remaining time on the show to talk about the Super Eagles. To be any chance, well, Tony has said it anyway. But in the next game against Cameroon, do you think the home boys that didn't get the chance, that probably might not? Okay, that's the match details on screen. International friendly, the details of the match between Nigeria and DR Congo. As you already know, the game will take place tomorrow, October 8th, at the Viz Stadium in Belgium. It has a capacity of 5,400, and the game will be played 7 p.m. Nigerian time. And of course, the next question will be, will that game be shown live on TV?
A lot of questions.
I'm sure.
I can say we'll get to see it on TV.
You get to see it.
Yeah, we will.
You get maybe on pay TV.
Yeah,
maybe on pay TV. But you get to see it one way or the other. You get to see it. All right. So the home lads. I don't believe in quota system really.
Yeah.
But since they think they're not going to get a fair chance in tomorrow's game,
Yep.
you think maybe they should just give all of them the chance to play against Cameroon?
Yeah, I think Chimaka has been tested and he has proven he can also, hold on to that in the left back position. He's texted Hussein several times. The only player left now is Austin, who plays for Abia Warriors. I think I saw him 1 or 2 league games, very, very calm. And Sonny Luce has also said a lot of things about
good
Austin.
things about him.
He said he's calm, comparing him with with the late Richard, the veteran, defender in the 90s. So hopefully Austin will get to play against Cameroon on Sunday. I think in the weekend, and then let's see what Austin will really show us. But I've seen Austin, but sometimes the stage
Stage fright.
Stage fright might
And
just
it reminds you of 1998 Ghanaian Aji.
but
I don't know. Very good player in the league.
yeah,
Got to that friendly
yeah.
game against Germany. I don't know what happened.
but for
What
Austin,
happened? He saw the big boys.
It's not a big boy. And for us, I think Austin has been involved in our training section, so I think we should be calm. I know Austin,
Okay.
he's very calm, he's very intelligent, and very
You would
brilliant.
always expect that Toby would make a case for the guys on the domestic
No,
side.
it's expected.
But,
I mean, they should.
but Rotimi, how about you? Would you like to see the guys that have not, really gotten a chance? And it doesn't matter where they're from, but those guys that you feel have not really gotten a chance. I've seen Mikel, I've seen the others. The ones that have not gotten a chance to see. Do you think those are the guys we should see?
That's why it's a friendly. Yes, we have 90 minutes. Play the big boys in court in the first 45 minutes, and then probably if the results are going your way, let us get to see these new boys. Yes, for the home base lads, I think it will be fair if you are bringing. It's just about the 2 of them in camp, so they should, at least they should get to play
Even if it's
against
45
Cameroon.
minutes.
Even if it's just 45, even if it's just 20 minutes, or something against Cameroon. Yes, they might not get to be a part of tomorrow's game, but of course, be rest assured, Yemi, that I'm sure the Olise we saw, just like we saw against Niger Republic, we might get to see a lot of players, coming at one point in time. A couple of them making their debuts as well. We might even get to see like 4 goalkeepers or 3 goalkeepers prosecute the 2 friendly. So it's fair enough. We should be able to see all the players because there will be no point inviting all the players to come and not at least giving them 10 minutes of action. It will be weird.
Okay. Well, we really wish we could continue, but of course, at some point we would have to stop. That's the much we could take on Sports Tonight, this lovely Wednesday evening. We thank you for all of the tweets that you've sent in. Unfortunately, we couldn't read much of them. That's how we have to wrap things up on the show tonight. Join us again tomorrow when we have more time on our hands to take you on a trip across the money-spinning world of sports. Till we see you again. Bye-bye now.